Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another grounded video. So in this video we're covering the healing items, right? So we know there's been some changes to the healing items. What happens a lot of times is when they do these patch updates or the updates in general, especially when it comes to PTS, a lot of little things change that they don't make known in the patch notes and everything. And healing items seems to have been one of them. I could be crazy, but it seems like the healing items have changed. More specifically, the fiber bandages and the heal bosses as well. So we're going to jump into every single healing item that's available in the game right now. Anything that can give you healing, and we're going to cover it. So one of the first things I want to cover is sleeping. If you are sleeping, it's going to regen some of your health. Obviously, you're not going to be able to sleep in the middle of battle. You're not going to be able to sleep when you're in the middle of a lab and stuff like that. There's some places where you can lay down in bed, or there's some labs that actually have beds in there. So take note of that when you are in some of those labs. If they do have the beds, like the Black Ant lab and the Pond lab, they have those beds in there. You can actually set those as a respawn point, and they actually heal you as well. So if you're in a position to where you don't have any healing items, use that as a last resort. So cover that one real quick. And we're also going to cover the mosquito needle and the ladybug armor first and foremost, before we get into the items that most people will be using to heal. The ladybug armor has changed quite a bit over the course of the game. But one of the things that still stay the same is that it still has the set bonus of Scarlet Embrace. Now this is going to occasionally heal after blocking attacks. Again, we don't ever have the numbers, the specifics on what, how often this is going to proc. So occasionally after blocking attacks, it doesn't have to be a perfect block, but occasionally after blocking attacks, this will heal you. It's not a huge heal. It's a little heal. It's just kind of something to benefit you from using the Ladybug Armor. One of the things they did with the recent armor upgrades is when you can go down the sleek path here, you can see we have level 6 sleek. We just went to level 6 just to see the bonus here. So for each set of armor, we have plus healing received, increases the amount of healing received from all sources. So if you are using these other healing items, whether it be sleeping, heal bosses, fiber bandages, aphid honeydew, granola bars that you can see here, or the smoothies themselves, this is going to increase the amount of healing you receive. Again, we don't know the particular number, how much it increases the heal, but it's not going to be something that's like game changing. So it's not going to give you like an extra 50% on your heals when you're using these items. So if you do want to use the Ladybug Armor, this can actually get you through quite a bit of the game early on. So I'd recommend using the Ladybug Armor for the heals, for the bonuses and everything. Plus it's heavy armor, it's got really good defense. You can see this is only level 6, but plus blocking strength. The only caveat is that it is heavy armor, so you will be using more stamina while you're running around using it. Alright, so with those out of the way, let's jump into the actual healing items themselves. So we've tested everything. We've tested the aphid honeydew, the granola bars, the fiber bandages, the heal bosses, every single smoothie, all the roasts, and we've got some interesting numbers. So the aphid honeydew, we'll start off with what we have here, and then I'll go show you the smoothies because I don't have enough space in my inventory or all the smoothies that we have. So for the aphid honeydew, you're looking at about a 2 to 5% heal, which isn't big, but these are things that you can find laying around the yard. So if you're running around, you see some aphid honeydew, and you notice your health is a little low, it's going to give you a heal, and it's a snack. So it's going to give you thirst, hunger, and it's going to heal you a little bit. So not bad. You find these anywhere aphids are running around. Really simple. Just grab them, eat them, or throw them in your backpack and save them for later. But it's just a small heal, nothing major. You're not going to use this as your main source of healing, basically. Now, the fiber bandages used to be everybody's go-to healing item. They would heal you a little bit off the bat, and then they would regen over time. So now the regeneration rate is going to be about 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And that's going to be about 1% or 2% every second. It's not a lot. And it doesn't instantly heal you, and they don't stack. So fiber bandages, again, these are something early on if you're using, are pretty beneficial. But later game, you're not going to be wanting to proc fiber bandages when you're in the middle of a fight with, say, the assistant manager, or when you're in the termite den or something like that. And I meant to fall down and take damage, not pull out my dandelion tuft there. So we're going to go ahead and take some damage here. We'll take a little bit more, and then I'll show you the fiber bandages. And if you get the recipe for Fiber Bandage Plus, it's not going to increase your healing. It's just going to make the cost of the Fiber Bandages for crafting them, it's going to be cheaper. You can see here, we'll go ahead and proc this on. So it gives you a little bit off the bat there. And then you're going to see here, regeneration, regenerating health over time. And just watch my health bar here as that ticks up. So obviously in the middle of combat, you really don't want to use these. What I've always done, if I use these in combat, whether it be a difficult fight or if I know I'm going into a difficult area, I'll go ahead and pop a fiber bandage before I start battle. That way, as I take damage, it's already for that 2 minutes and 40 seconds. It's already going to heal me back up as I'm in the middle of the fight. And you can use these. They're still useful, but I don't use them for in-battle healing, which is the majority of the time when I'm going to be wanting to heal to keep my health up while I'm fighting. You can see that popping off. Now, the heal bosses are interesting because they seem to heal more if they hit the player directly. So, obviously, the heal bosses, they do an AoE heal, area of effect heal. So, anybody in the area is going to benefit from the heal. The issue with that is they still heal insects. So, if you're trying to pop this off in the middle of combat or if you're playing multiplayer and you've got some of your friends that are fighting and you're trying to sit back and just heal them and you're throwing these at them, you're going to heal the insects too. But we'll go ahead and show you. It seems to be like if you're, and I did it again, the farther away you are from the heal, the less heal you're gonna get, if that makes sense. So if I get one of these just thrown right in my face, it's gonna do a lot more healing than it is if I'm just standing near it. We'll take one more hit here and then show you guys. So I'm just gonna throw this right on the ground here and show you guys. So right there, it did a lot of heal, right? Obviously because I have the Ladybug Armor too, so it's gonna increase the amount of heal, but overall, the heal bosses are going to heal you for, I think, about 20% of health if you're throwing it down on the ground like I just did, without the Ladybug Armor, of course. We're going to go ahead and take this off now.
That should keep me safe.
So the other heals, the other ways that you're going to heal are obviously going to be the smoothies. You can show the granola bar. The granola bar is going to be a big heal, but these are not craftable items. These are items you're going to find around in the labs. So super useful if you are running around the labs to use these while you can. Because there's really no point in saving them unless you want to save them for a boss fight, whether it be the Broodmother, the Assistant Manager, maybe the Infected Wolf Spider, something like that. They can be useful. They're going to heal you about 35 to 40%. They don't have any regen capability, though. So just a big fat heal on you, about 40% of your health. Really nice. I think the only thing that's actually going to regenerate you is the fiber bandages and right here, the sticky slop. So after doing all this research and all the testing on these, you're going to look at every single regular smoothie here. It's going to instantly heal you about 15 to 20%. Now that's not bad. It's kind of hard to see because we don't have percentages on our health bar. So kind of justifying about where my health is at when I used it and about how much it increased, that's what I'm going off of. And the number is going to be, from what my eyes are telling me, about 15 to 20%, which is not bad. That's a significant amount of heal. But you can't pop them over and over and over and over again while you're in the middle of battle. You're going to be trying to fight. You want to get some of these heals off to counteract the damage that you're taking. So you're looking at all of these about 15 to 20%. Now the beefy smoothies, the beefy versions, are going to provide you about 25% on the dot. No matter which one you're using, if you're using the beefy version, if we're looking at just the heals, it's going to be about a 25% heal. Now the sticky smoothies, these are interesting because they will heal you about that 15 to 20%, but they... I don't believe if they have a regen capability either. They don't. So these heal you about the same, 15 to 20%. The only difference with these is if you're using a sticky version, whatever the bonus is, whatever the buff it's going to give you, so attack for liquid rage or max health for sticky fuzz on the rocks or gas guard, it's just going to increase the length of that buff for it being sticky. So that's where you get into that. The regular one's 15 to 20%. Beefy is going to be about 25%. Sticky has no effect on your heal. It's going to heal you about that 15 to 20%. The stickiness just makes the effect of the bonus last longer, if that makes sense. So now we get into the questionable slop. Now questionable slop can be made. We'll go to our smoothie machine here just to show you guys. All the other smoothies you have recipes for, right? All of these have recipes. There's 10 different ones. Now if you go into freestyle mode, you can actually take any kind of parts here. We'll take some spider parts. We'll go in here and we're going to throw these in here. You see that? So we have 3. It shows in the question mark right here. What we can do is go ahead and craft that. And that's going to give us this questionable slop here. Take that back out. So the questionable slop is going to actually do the same thing. It's going to be about 15 to 20% of a heal. And then the, go back over here and look at them. The beefy ones are going to give you the same thing, about a 25% heal. But I want to look at the sticky slop here. Now these are going to be my go-to heals from this point going forward. And I'll show you why. We're going to go take some damage and use the questionable sticky slop. and show you guys the regenerative ability of the sticky slot. Because it's literally just a smoothie made for healing, and it can be made from any extra resource that you have. Anything you don't want to keep around, or if you have extras of, you can go ahead and use to create a questionable slop. And if you have the gum nuggets to make it sticky, then it's definitely going to be a better healing option for you going forward. So you can see we're at about just over 50% damage here. I'm going to go ahead and use one of these. You can see it heals and regenerates. The regeneration effect of this, because it's sticky, is going to be 4 minutes. So this is going to heal you over the course of 4 minutes. We're going to go ahead and use one here. You'll see that we got about that 15 to 20% bonus there. And we'll show you down here, consumables, regenerate health over time, 4 minutes. This is going to regen over 4 minutes. So these are really good if you're using in battle late game, as opposed to the fiber bandages. These are going to give you that initial boost of healing, and they're also going to heal for about 5 to 6%. You can see it going up right there. About 5 to 6% of your health every 6 to 7 seconds. So we'll just give it a second here. You'll see it pop up like 1 to 2% right there, and then it's going to go up right there. Boom, boom. And you see this is going to be over the course of 4 minutes. So this is going to be my go-to healing option going forward in the game, no matter what I'm doing, because they're super easy to make. And if you have the gum nuggets, then you're going to get that sticky questionable slop, and it's going to provide that regeneration for 4 minutes over the course of time. Super useful. So no more fiber bandages for me, no heal bosses, because I don't want to heal the insect while I'm fighting them. It's going to be the sticky questionable slop is going to be, in my opinion, the best healing option going forward. So that's all we got for this video, guys. Hopefully it helped you guys out, cover some of the misconceptions about healing items going forward. And like I said, one thing with the roasts too, the roasts will heal you about 25% each pop, but they don't stack. So then you're wasting inventory space, and they do spoil now too. So the roasts that you put on the roasting spits that used to not spoil, they're definitely spoiling now. So questionable sticky slop is the best option going forward. Anyways, like I said, that's all we got for this video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What are you using to heal yourselves? Are you going to start using this? Did this open your eyes a little bit? Hopefully it did. And we'll go from there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to have you join the community. Link to join the Discord in the description, where we talk all things grounded, class builds, base builds, the PTS, the update, home stretch, full release, all that kind of stuff. So look forward to seeing you guys there. That being said, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, everybody, and we'll see you guys again soon. Stay original, my friends. Later.